UCI stands for Unique Celestial Identity. No human being is born the same, because no human being is born the same place with the same stars at the same time. The universe is in constant motions. By building cosmic consciousness, what you're doing now is getting such grasp to who you are that allows you also to understand who your mom, your dad, your brother, your friend, or your wife, your girlfriend is all about. And that will allow you to be more understanding. And that's the beauty of astrology. Again, I repeat myself, it is so important. God created the stars in the heavens for more than the sake of beauty. He gave them to us for interpretation so that we may lead a safer, more productive life. It is crucial to understand that there is no difference between your mind, my mind, the one of Einstein, or a killer. It is exactly the same wiring, the same weight, the same density, the same function. What is different? The UCI, or the set of stars that you inherited because of the particular time of the year you reincarnate on this dense physical world. Every one of those stars can be both positive or negative. It's like the sun. Remember, without the sun, there is no love, there is no light, there is no health. Okay? At the same time, Leo, or the sun, rules love and light. If you love somebody too much, you are now going to burn the object of love by becoming jealous and possessive. So you have to understand both the good and the bad of each one of these planets and each one of those signs. The 12 signs of the zodiac represent the 12 hours of the day, the 12 month of the year, the 12 sins, the 12 jury, the 12 tribe of Israel, the 12 notes of music, and it is nothing else than Jesus' initial cosmology, ministry. When Jesus wanted to introduce us, human, to our Father in the heavens, what he had in mind is to make us understand the essence of the 12 apostles, which are nothing else than the 12 signs of the zodiac. And I go further. You have the Oriental astrology and you have the Occidental astrology. Back in Asia, they use the tiger. I am a tiger. They use the dog, the pig, the horse, the cat. 12 animals. And here, the Oriental and the Occidental astrology is the same. It's also based upon those 12 signs, or those 12 specific energy, again, reflecting the essence of the 12 apostles, or the cosmic teaching of Jesus. But politically oriented church of the old days didn't want to give you this wisdom. That's why they stuck it under the 175 mile of secret library under the Vatican. Not only this, you're going to see pictures of the Pope being enthroned under the sign of Leo, the king of the zodiac. Wherever you have Leo in your chart, God is giving you the opportunity to shine, to own the stage. And again, for a country, for example, United States of America is a Cancer country, August, second house. Second house of money of the United States is Leo, which means this country was set by God cosmic design to be extraordinarily wealthy. And on top of that, the head of the dragon is also in the second house of money, making America the top, most powerful country in the world that's supposed to be a leader, something that this great country has been since forever. The problem with the United States is the dragon's tail. The dragon's tail of the United States is in the sign of Aquarius, which is the opposite of Leo. Aquarius rules the sudden release of energy, explosion, aeronautics. So if you look back in history and you go back to Pearl Harbor, airplane, sudden release of energy, explosion, right? And then if you go back to 9/11, you're going to see those airplanes hitting those towers, sudden release of energy, explosions. The tail of the dragon in Aquarius rules nukes. And this is why this country is the first country who has used nukes against Japan. And Japan is an Aquarius country. This is why Japan has experienced the first two atomic explosions. Again, remember, sudden release of energy means also earthquakes. This is why Japan has more earthquakes per capita than anywhere else in the world. Aquarius rules a genius and technology, and you can see what the Japanese are able to produce technologically wise, and part of Asia, of course. We could talk about Russia. Russia is a Scorpio country. Scorpio is the sign of life and death. That's why the USSR are dead. So this country is dead and born again into Russia. Russia is ruled by Scorpio. Scorpio is controlled by Pluto. Pluto rules the FBI, the CIA, the KGB, secret investigation, death, drama. I don't think I would love to live in Russia under such a government and the control of Putin. Each one of these countries has its own values, which is written in light by God himself. But this tremendous amount of knowledge, again, has been cast aside because in the old days, only the clergy or those who had the money and the education were allowed to gather such an incredible, critical type of information. And they're not going to give it to you because knowledge is power. Ignorance is evil. And doing so, they can control you. Let's talk about Germany. Germany is an Aries country. Now, listen carefully. Aries, Aryan race. Aryan race, Aries. Aries is ruled and controlled by Mars, the red planet of war in Greek mythology. Okay, and Mars also affects the German languages. It makes the language of German very army-like. Not to forget that Hitler was born in April. He's a Taurus, but he was born in the constellation of Aries, the warrior. And that's why he was able to lead the white German people to literally curse the war with so much war. And the best metal to build tank, machinery, bullets, machine gun, AK-47 is to be found in the mountain of Bavaria in Germany. There is no accident. So if you have a very strong Mars in your chart, you're going to be aiming for violent sport because you're going to be aggressive. You're going to be a daredevil. You're going to get a motorbike and try to jump the Grand Canyon. People who have a strong Mars are born a leader of the mind. My dragon's head, when I was born, as I take myself as an example, is in the sign of Aries. Aries rules the head, the eyes, the nose, the teeth, dentist, opticians, brain surgeon. That is on the higher aspect of Mars through education. You can use a knife to kill somebody negatively, but you can also use a scalpel to remove a cancer tumor. The idea is to understand yourself. And to do that, you have to go into the cosmic card where God resides. And then from there, you have to investigate this cosmic rhythm. And then you have to go under those stars to see how you stand. And that's where you will understand your cosmic divinity and play and work in respect of those cosmic rules. Now, because nobody taught you those universal laws, that will not emancipate you from paying a heavy penalty. Like I always say to my student, I am the first cosmic God. Okay? If you do not see the other side of my hand, it doesn't mean it does not exist, right? And what has been accepted as solid discipline and reality may not be. Okay? What I'm trying to tell you here is it's important to be curious and to realize that you have a celestial identity. And the more you investigate your celestial gifts, the more power to you.